Happy to welcome Robin Wormser and Sandy White. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Nice to see you, both members of the guild and both potters.
Yes. We are both potters, and we're both board members of the guild.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, so this is the time of year you guys have a tradition, and it's coming up. What is it?
Well, our first traditional sale is coming up this Friday, the 22nd, at Jackson Coffee. We sell mugs there, and that sale, all the proceeds go back into the guild's coffers, so it strictly benefits the guild. And we will be there with many mugs representing most of the members of the guild, lots of really beautiful choices, and a great time to buy a handcrafted mug for the holiday season.
It really is, and you should get one for yourself and one for a loved one.
We recommend that,
Yeah.
yes.
Yes, highly recommend.
And then you can test out, I think it's very clever that you do this at the Jackson Coffee Company, then you can test out your mug for its coffee worthiness.
That's true, and I must say that Jackson Coffee have been wonderful hosts for many years now, so we really appreciate their hospitality.
Well, let's look at some of the items that you brought, because Sandy and Robin both have their art here on the desk. So I would just like to showcase some of it, so Brandon can get a close-up as we look at bowls, mugs, and some accessories.
Sure.
I really admire this because I don't know how you do it. I watch you spin that stuff, and I don't know how it ends up like this. This is really nice.
Well, there is definitely a learning curve, and it does not happen automatically. Most of us have been at it for quite a while now, and for me it took a couple of years before I felt anywhere near competent on the wheel. But this is, all the bowls on the table today are mine that I've thrown with different glazes, and they will be available at the sale.
You've thrown
the upcoming holiday sale.
Thrown, that's an art term.
Yes, using the pottery wheel, correct.
Okay.
Right.
Yes.
No dishes were thrown.
No, we don't throw dishes. Although sometimes we would like to.
There are moments, yeah, we have our moments out of deep frustration, but some of these pieces, the mugs of course will be at the mug sale, but then we have our holiday sale coming up.
Yeah.
On the 6th and 7th of December, and this year we'll be at the First Congregational Church. We're very excited about having the church there as our venue this year.
Cool. All right, so I'm going to move this out of the way because this
Great.
is one of the things that fascinates me, and I think, Sandy, this is your work, isn't it?
That is
No.
not. That is another member.
These are made by Ina Jacobs, another
Yes.
very talented potter. She does gorgeous work.
To get, I mean, they're all identical. I mean, you know, pretty much, but to me, that seems really, really one of the big challenges in the art.
It certainly is, until you get a feeling for it. It really is a challenge.
Very nice. So you can get a pair of mugs.
Yes.
And now here's some one-ofs. This is neat.
And that's one of Sandy's.
That's one of mine, yes.
Very nice.
I think once you, for me personally, I can't drink coffee out of anything else other than a homemade mug. I can't do it. There's just something very special about having a handmade mug.
This would be a nice hot chocolate
Yeah.
mug.
Yeah, perfect.
Hot chocolate, tea.
Also Sandy's work.
A lot of detail on that. So after before you put it in the oven?
Before we
kiln.
glaze in the kiln.
Yeah. So while that's still fairly wet, we can do what's called carving, and we have special tools that can kind of make a design that makes it a little bit special, and then certain glazes will hit those carvings and really make it just really a special
And the colors?
mug.
Do you add color, or is it the clays, the earth tones? It seems like they're all earth tones.
Well, there's a wide variety of clays to use, which contributes to the color, but there are also many choices in the glaze world to choose from. And then we also take glazes and we combine them. This piece is a good example of layering, where you can see how I started out with purple on that one, and you still see a strip of purple down the center, but then added another color on top, and they blended to make a completely new color.
Now, what would you use this for?
Well, you know, people often ask me about my pieces. I guess they're not always very clear, so I usually tell them it's anything you want it to be. But in this case, it could be an olive tray. It could be for small crackers. It could be for jewelry or keys, whatever you'd like to use it for.
A very narrow piece of corn on the cob.
Your individual corn on the cob dish.
I like the olives or cheeses.
Yeah, I like that idea too.
That'd be great. And then another one, this is yours?
That's Ina's.
That's Ina's also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. And then more bowls.
These are more bowls of mine. Yep. And again, you can see
nesting bowls.
they are nesting bowls. You can see a different layering technique there and the results we got with that.
Oh yeah, this has a lot more speckle and spackle than this one. Nice. Okay, now let's talk. So we've got this Friday, one day only
Correct.
Yes.
at Jackson Coffee downtown. And then you've got the holiday sale.
Yes, that's our big sale with lots of members participating with the type of things you see here today and many, many more. We have lots of Christmas items that will be available there. Our home studio is at Ella Sharp Museum. We have been back there for most of the past year and are very happy to be settled, and everyone at Ella Sharp has been so gracious and welcoming. And we are very busy making Christmas trees and ornaments and snowmen and all kinds of really, really beautiful and whimsical things for Christmas.
Holiday mugs, holiday plates.
Yes, yeah.
A lot of things for just serving and, just holiday parties and that kind of thing.
Well, you must have been just in your element, Sandy, at the Jackson Reeds and Jackson County Museum Day, because they both had the wheel going, and then all your books, you're with the ISD.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. It was fun to see that as an extension of Jackson Reeds and museum days, that just combining all of those good things that are for kids. And I think especially to get kids with their hands in clay, it's sort of addicting, don't you think?
Oh,
it's sort of
absolutely.
addicting once you start making things and really seeing that beautiful piece come out of the kiln, all glazed and fired. It's so rewarding that you just keep going and going.
I loved watching the little 3- and 4-year-olds stick their hand
Yeah,
into
it was
the,
so cute. Yeah.
not the kiln, the clay.
Right.
Yeah.
While we're on the topic of Ella Sharp, I want to mention that we also have our wares for sale in the gift shop, which has reopened recently as well. So we're very happy to be there too.
Awesome. So yeah, so you can get the items year round, but the sale, the big sales, the mug sale Friday, and then the annual holiday sale on the 6th and 7th.
Right.
We're also going to be part of the final celebration day at the front porch, which is November the 30th. So I think that'll be their last day in business. And so we're joining them, and we'll have some of our things there as well.
And you've got social media that people can follow?
We do, and if people are interested in getting involved with the Guild, currently we aren't offering any classes. Hopefully sometime in 2025, the museum will be able to offer some classes. But we have a website, Jackson Pottery and Clay Guild. We are on Facebook, and we're on Instagram.
Awesome. Well, you guys are a really cool group. Thanks for what you do, and thanks for coming on the show today.
Thank you.
Thank
Good
you
to
so
see
much for
again.
having us.
Yeah, I can't wait to see the pieces at this year's sales. Well, that's it. We're all out of time. Thanks to Robin Wormser and Sandy White from the